talked about the South American fans, and even as we go to Group D, Argentina, what must have been going through their minds? I mean, the fans have really gone through a roller coaster.
I'm sure they're already plotting on how that FA was going down.
The Argentine FA.
Yeah, the president must have been praying.
It's actually an interim FA.
Yeah.
I think it was installed by FIFA after a lot of corruption and all that.
It clearly shows what corruption can do. Because for Argentina to struggle that much, clearly corruption is not good for anything. So with the squad that they have, they should be doing more. And when you saw the first half against Nigeria, I know Nigeria never appears in the first half. They appear in the second half. But the first half against Nigeria, it was more of an Argentina that we were expecting to see. However, we'll see. Maybe this is the corner that they needed to take for the World Cup to start. This will be an interesting
Quarterfinal.
Yeah,
we'll get to that in a bit. Not to dwell too much on Argentina, but Messi. I mean, the debate still goes on. We've had 10 years of this. Messi, Ronaldo. Who is better, in your view?
Messi, in the game against Croatia, it's like he had a beef with the world. Like he was forced to be on the pitch and he did not want to be there. He was totally lost. Either Croatia really did a good job of silencing him or he was not up to it. But I feel the squad that was put up in the game against Nigeria was a more balanced team. Defense into midfield into the strikers. And I guess it gave Messi now more freedom.
So for Messi, it's the team. How about Ronaldo now with Portugal?
Portugal is well set up. That's what allows Ronaldo. He's given the outlet. He's given the balls from midfield or from the defense, and they do their job behind him. Argentina was not doing their job behind Messi. Against Nigeria, they did better. We'll see how they progress. Who is better between Messi and Ronaldo? I'm more of an artist, so I'll go for Messi.
So you'll go for Messi.
Yeah, but I see why people will go for Ronaldo. But again, and that's why I would say, do we have to have who is better? Can't they just be? They are both really
They're both
good.
great.
They're both great.
I mean, they've been doing it for 10 years at the highest level.
Yes.
I mean, and both of them have had highs, both of them have had lows.
Exactly. So I don't think we need to find out who is better.
Who is better.
We should just be happy to see them both. Their styles of playing football are very different. So if you have one in your team, that means you're playing a different football. If you have the other in your team, you're playing a different football. I think they're both good. They both have their pros and cons. But as we had discussed earlier, before the show, off air, as we were saying, I think it's more worldly perspective to have to know who is better.
To know who is better. I mean, even in scripture, we find the disciples having a debate.
Who is the greatest? And we do not need to have that. We should all be aiming to just do what we need to do and what we are supposed to do, as Christ asked us to do.
And I think you also mentioned they both play in teams. So everyone in that team has
a responsibility.
Messi doesn't play in goal. Ronaldo doesn't play in goal.
Exactly. If the keeper doesn't save, doesn't matter how many score.
So I think everyone should just play their part and you know, obviously
it's a team sport. It's not like tennis where you can say this one is better than the other. This is a team sport. So.
But I think the best thing that now Messi and Ronaldo illustrate is that with the talents God has given you, you should excel and be the best.
Exactly.
Okay. So, I think before we finish the group reviews, I think Croatia has been a really
Croatia has been my most impressive team this World Cup. It's the most balanced team for me in the World Cup. Only the people you'd say are they are not actually superstars. They're just stars. There are just three of them: Modric, Mandzukic. Actually, they quite have a number, but you would not put them in the A list of football stars. They would not put them in the A list. However, they are very effective. and they have balanced that team to be a very solid team in all aspects, in all parts of the field. Defense, they're okay. Midfield, they're okay. Striking,
they're brilliant.
Midfield, I think they have the strongest midfield. I do not know how you'd break them down. And they play simple football. So I'm rooting for them to go far.
You're rooting for them?
Yeah, I'm rooting for them to go far. Yeah. They have impressed me the most.
Okay.
Yeah.